of the most important political controversies happened in the year 2012 when the 23rd Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the Philippines, Renato Corona, was put into trial for impeachment. Corona was appointed by former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo on the 12th of May 2010. However, under the new administration of Aquino, one-third of the members of the House of Representatives filed an impeachment case against his alleged betrayal of public trust.
Paano naman kasi hindi naman sarili ko lang ang pinaglalaban ko eh. Pinaglalaban ko yung hudikatura eh. Kung magre-resign ako, unang-una, ano ba yung ginawa kong kasalanan?
Attorney Roan Libarios of IBP argued that the process of the filed complaint was not thoroughly examined. In defense, speakers from the Congress Juan Edgardo Angara and Romero Federico Quiambao said the complaint was in accordance with the 1987 Constitution's provision of Section 2, Article 11 on the grounds of betrayal of public trust, culpable violation of Constitution, and graft and corruption, which were distributed in the 8 articles of the impeachment. The impeachment trial began on January 16th with 2 opposing cases, one by the House of Representatives and the other by the Integrated Bar of the Philippines or IBP. From the 8 articles, later on the prosecution decided to drop the rest and focus on 3 articles to consider for the final decision, namely Articles 2, 3, and 7. Under Article 3, former Chief Justice was questioned regarding the Flight Attendants and Stewardess Association of the Philippines versus Philippine Airlines case, wherein alleged flip-flopping of decisions were made. Under Article 7, Senate tackled a temporary restraining order rushed by Corona against the Department of Justice on the 15th of November last year to allow the Arroyo couple to leave the country despite the prosecution for pending cases. But much of the trial focused around Article 2, wherein Corona was accused of culpable violation of Constitution when he failed to disclose his statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth or SALN to the public.
Kayo po ba ay pinapatulog pa ng konsyensya ninyo kung meron po kayo nun? Alam mo namang wala akong 10 to 12 million US dollar deposits at wala akong 82 bank accounts. Bakit mo naman pinapangandakan sa publiko ang kasinungalingang ito? I am likewise authorizing the Clerk of Court of the Supreme Court and Bank with permission from the Supreme Court and Bank to immediately release to the public my SALN for the years 2002 to 2011.
The prosecution remained consistent with their case. The people divided, and Corona and his defense team did not falter either throughout the hearing and have presented their evidences against every accusations. The historic trial, which was broadcasted to the public, left a huge mark and has brought a great impact to the society. It only proved the country's dedication to good governance and showed the standard accountability that every public official must meet. Though for some, the dramatic scenes inside the courtroom will be the ones remembered. Many will not forget Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago's speeches, the conflict between Mrs. Corona and the Basa clan, and the unexpected walking out of the Senate session hall by Corona.
Chief Justice, as respondent in this case, had been on the witness stand and testified for more than 3 hours.
Wait a minute, he's not being discharged.
No, here I'm not discharging him. I'm making a manifestation.
After an excruciating 5-month trial, Corona was found guilty of betraying public trust and committing culpable violation of the Philippine Constitution under Article 2, which voted by a total of 20 senators, including Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile. While 3 senators voted to acquit, the said decision was immediately executory. The penalty for impeachment was not specified but assured removal from the office. Despite the verdict of the senators, Renato Corona has accepted the decision and has stepped down as the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court in the Philippines to be ousted.